Sister Wives star Kody Brown was reportedly disgusted by his child Leon Brown's transition. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Eva and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Sister Wives fame Kody Brown finds himself at a crossroads with his child Lennon's transition, leading to strained relationships within the family, specifically with ex-wife Meri Brown. The shocking revelation of Leon's gender identity has caused prominent discord within the family dynamic, with Kody expressing disapproval and Meri firmly supporting their child. According to reports, Kody does not support Leon's transition at all. He's actually disgusted by it, as terrible as that is. Kody is telling close friends, "This is a new person. I don't know who this person is, but this is not the little girl that I raised. Leon is her only child, and she wasn't going to disown them. She will pick Leon over Kody every day." As per Oak magazine, Meri, who shares Leon with Kody, is determined to support their child unconditionally. Despite the strain it has placed on her relationship with Kody, Meri has made it known that she will always prioritize her child's well-being over anything else. The revelation of Leon's transition came in June 2022. They shared, "Someone recently told me that I didn't have to have all of my stuff figured out for me to share myself with the world. So here's me, definitely not having almost any of my stuff figured out, to let you know that I am trans. My name is Leon or Leo, I love both. And my pronouns are they/them. I'm finally ready to share my favorite self with the world. And that self is incredibly genderqueer, trans, and unapologetic. Being queer and trans are definitely some of my favorite parts of myself. And yet, there are so many things that I am learning to love about myself through this process." In October 2022, Leon took another prominent step in their journey by marrying their partner, Audrey Kiss, in a private ceremony. As per In Touch, Kody and Leon have unfollowed each other on social media, highlighting an escalated estrangement between father and child. In a discussion regarding Christine's split with Kody, Meri shared, "It just doesn't make sense to me that he would be so frustrated with Christine and be like, 'She just made this decision. We didn't consult, we didn't talk, she just made the decision.' And then he says, 'No, I don't consider myself married to Meri.' Like he just made the decision. I've never heard him say that to me." The former couple shared a joint statement announcing their separation. The statement read, "After more than a decade of working on our relationship in our own unique ways, we have decided to permanently terminate our marriage relationship. We are also committed to the continued healing of any and all relationships within the family, so that we can move forward with forgiveness, grace, and love." Despite the rifts within the family, Meri remains steadfast in her support for Leon, demonstrating her unwavering love and acceptance as a parent. As the family continues to navigate these challenges, Meri's commitment to standing by her child serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of unconditional love and acceptance within families, especially in the face of adversity. Sister Wives Robin Brown slips up, throws Kody under bus. Admittedly, Sister Wives star Kody Brown says he could be spiteful about the Coyote Pass property. When Meri Brown confronts Kody and Robin Brown, they seem to scramble to justify their actions. Robin accidentally slips up while defending Kody's choices, but inadvertently throws him under the bus. Meri Brown confronts Kody and Robin by betraying Janelle. In the preview for the upcoming episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown sits down with Meri and Robin Brown to discuss Coyote Pass. In many ways, Meri is distraught after talking with Janelle Brown about the land. Seemingly, the idea of Kody and Robin not doing right by her was eye-opening. While Janelle felt compelled to give her a heads-up that Kody could screw them over, Meri was baffled they might not be fair in the matter. Although Kody confesses he has thought about screwing them, he says his wife with a conscience won't let him. But when Meri confronts Kody and Robin, they appear to try and wriggle out of giving her the answers she wants. Meri became concerned about the property division since her name is only on one plot that also has Kody and Janelle listed. In some ways, Meri brought it up as Janelle's concern, giving Kody and Robin details that Janelle had divulged in their private discussion about the land. However, Janelle states she didn't want to start drama, but instead wanted Meri to have education about business matters. Unfortunately, Meri says she had no involvement in the process of the names on each property, and now she feels vulnerable. But Robyn claims Kody did the assignments at random. However, fans see that Robyn's peacemaking may have just thrown Kody under the bus. When watching the preview, some fans think Robyn Brown truly slipped up and threw Kody under the bus. On Reddit, one Sister Wives fan laid out several loopholes for Meri and Janelle Brown about the Coyote Pass property contract. When Robyn started justifying Kody's decisions, she inadvertently left room for their lawyers to swoop in. First, a user says, Robyn just made the case for why Janelle and Meri are each entitled to 1/4 of Coyote Pass. Then they explain, in the sneak peek for the next episode, Robyn just 100% made the case for why Meri and Janelle are legally entitled to their fair share of CP. Because the contracts are unenforceable under Arizona law. And even if they were enforceable, Robyn's statement just handed over a misrepresentation defense to Meri and Janelle. Furthermore, the Redditor discusses how Robyn Brown's innocent excuses opened a counterclaim for Janelle and Meri to argue. They say Robyn says that, in dividing the lots, Kody quickly chose at random which wives' names would be on each CP plot, and she also states that the land division was supposed to be temporary. Personally, I don't believe Robyn is telling the truth here, but either way, Meri and Janelle now can argue that the contracts were entered into based on Kody's misrepresentations, which makes a contract voidable under Arizona law. Furthermore, Robyn Brown continued to speak about Kody being in charge of the decisions. The user states, Robyn also says that Kody made these decisions about the CP lots and executed the legal documents without the consent of any of the wives, and they were told about it after the fact. If Kody did not have the consent of the women when he entered into the CP contracts or if Kody made misrepresentations in getting any of the wives to sign the contracts, then none of them are legally enforceable and valid contracts under Arizona law. Undoubtedly, the user jumps on the non-consensual aspect of the contract. Seemingly, it would open the door for the lawyers to step in. Likewise, the original poster says Robyn Brown's statements can easily take Kody down. They gave additional examples of how Meri and Janelle might proceed, saying there are other contract defenses that may apply too, such as unconscionability, fraud, undue influence, violations of fiduciary duty if Kody entered the contracts using the LLC, etc. So, whether Robyn is lying or telling the truth about this, she just unwittingly handed over the legal arguments to Janelle and Meri that would void the CP contracts. I hope their lawyers are all over this. Another fan points out, and also the McMansion, Robyn stated the house was not supposed to just hers. It was an investment for the family. Which is funny because Robyn seems to have contributed zero toward that house. It was paid for by Meri and Janelle, but that's none of my business. It's funny because Robyn's name is on more than one Sister Wives' land and/or house. How did that happen, Sobin? Was that just random too? Another Sister Wives fan theorizes that the legal actions happened before Robyn Brown was defending the decisions, while others think the devil is in the details and Meri and Janelle Brown may be up a creek. Sister Wives fans convinced Meri would get back together with Kody in a heartbeat if he was interested. In recent years, Sister Wives fans have watched as the TLC hits switched things up before their eyes. It all started when Christine Brown left the Plural family in 2021 and was closely followed by Meri Brown and Janelle Brown. Today, Robyn Brown is now Kody's sole wife, but fans are airing their thoughts about Meri and their belief that she would return to Kody if the opportunity presented itself. Meri and Kody were once very happy, but there's been so much vitriol between them in recent years that it's a surprise they can converse on the current season of the hit reality series. In fact, Kody even said he wants to walk Meri down the aisle if she remarries. While many were stunned that Meri walked away from Kody after years of feeling left out in the cold by him, the fact that they've been somewhat closer apart than when they were together has fans under the assumption she'd return to him. In a clip shared by TLC on Instagram, the exes are in a good mood as they laugh and joke, allowing some fans to air some unfiltered thoughts. Meri would get back together with him in a heartbeat if he asked. One fan reasoned. Exactly. Those scenes were painful to watch. A viewer responded, adding that they were so cringe. She would, said another viewer, but one said that Meri wouldn't be interested in going backward. Oh honey, she would. She's still madly in love with him. Her behavior is obvious, a fifth viewer chimed in. While we imagine a romantic reunion would make for a must-watch storyline, it's hard to imagine something like this happening unless it's driven by a need to save sister wives. It's surprising that the series has remained so successful after Christine, Janelle, and Meri walked away from Kody, but viewers are invested in all of these personalities. Kody may say and do terrible things on screen, but would the show be the same without him? The series has reinvented itself many times, but season 19 has been like watching paint dry. A lack of worthy storylines leads to questions about how long the show can survive. Without buzzy happenings, the ratings probably won't be as strong as they were a few years ago, which could lead to the show getting the pink slip. Will Kody Brown have wives sign Do Not Disparage Robin NDA? Undoubtedly, it's no secret that Sister Wives star Kody Brown believes he needs to stand up for his shy wife, Robin. Specifically, he protects her against his former wives. But with the confrontation of Coyote Pass on the horizon, will he negotiate to save his princess? Will Kody require his former wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown, to sign a Do Not Disparage Robin NDA? Sister Wives teases that there is friction between Meri, Robin, and Kody Brown in the next half of the season. However, fans wonder if Kody is about to enter the bargaining phase of divorce. In many ways, he is struggling to come to grips with 3 wives leaving him. Likewise, he even questions if Robin will be next. However, he is making every last-ditch effort to keep a foothold with his precious final wife. But does that include mandating that Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown sign a Do Not Disparage clause to protect Robin from any negative feedback? On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss Robin and Kody Brown's shock when Meri Brown confronts them over Coyote Pass. First, a user says, "The look on Robin's face." Then they elaborated. In a clip for an upcoming episode, Robin, Kody, and Meri are sitting at a table when Meri brings up the need to know what CP land is now worth. "I think I've seen the look on Robin's face before." When Christine brings up, on camera, that Robin not needing her to watch her kids. Robin's look says, oh. And it's like she can't believe this discussion is taking place on camera. Robin seems shocked that Meri is asking about Coyote Pass worth. Sister Wives, Reddit. Another fan jokes, is that the same face when she said, in a confessional, that she can't figure out who paid what bic the math is hard? I would not be surprised if Kody's sticky paw was pulling money from the family account at will, and Robin just kept putting her bills on the magic counter for payment. Some fans think the truth is about to be revealed. Reddit, Sister Wives. But with the risk of Robin suffering, fans think Kody Brown will strike a deal. Saying, prediction. Kody will pay off the women as long as they sign an NDA that requires they do not disparage the sacred cow. After fans mention the possibility of Kody Brown using a Do Not Disparage clause to shield Robin, NDAs seem plausible. Another fan thinks it is Robin's sneaky knife in the kidney moment. They say, "I think you are right. I think Robin knows the writing's on the wall, so she's been planting. I bear the brunt of his anger seeds now, so she can be the victim of Kody too." Additionally, one fan speculates, or they are all going to settle and sign non-disparagements and NDAs and show over. They put their lives out there financially. Wonder if the IRS reads these subs. Was Robin Brown's plan to be favorite or only wife? Since season 1, Sister Wives fans could clearly see that Robin Brown was scheming to monopolize Kody's time and energy. After all these years, Robin is now the favorite wife, as well as the only wife. Now, fans feel a little curious about her intentions. Did Robin want to be the only wife all along? Or did her plan to be the favorite wife work a little too well? See what other Sister Wives viewers are saying online. Most Sister Wives fans have always found Robin Brown incredibly aggravating, but her role in season 19 is on another level. As Meri Brown prepared to say goodbye and move, Robin found a way to make the situation about herself and her own grief. She may be self-centered, but what were her original intentions when she joined the family? Did Robin want to be the only wife or just the best one? A Sister Wives viewer titled their post on Reddit, "It goes /out saying her goal was to be the best in Kody's bed wife, and the hogging all of Kody's time wife, and needless to say the most loyal wife, and the sheest. Did she even ever want to be a sister wife?" The OP went on to discuss whether or not Robin wanted to be simply the best wife or the last wife standing. Which was her original plan, and did that plan change? If so, when and why? They concluded, "Of course, no one can know exactly what's going on in Robin's mind. But plenty of Sister Wives viewers have theories of their own. Personally, I think she wanted to be the favorite. She overplayed her hand, and now they're losing the cash connected to the OG3. And that's what she's sad about. In addition to losing the women she can show Kody she's better than. At the beginning, what she wanted most was to lay her bills down on the kitchen counter for someone else to pay. A nice home, financial security, and built-in babysitters so she could shop. She never wanted to work and never will. I don't include her participation in this show work. I think karma will even her accounts. I think she always wanted to be one. She saw the OG3 as nothing special, and she took hold of that marriage license and ran with it. This was her moment to seize the day, but she always saw herself as better. Just look at the wedding dress debacle, and the long honeymoon. Sister Wives Meri Brown breaks down in tears, says she's free. Sister Wives star Meri Brown breaks down in tears as she declares that she is free. She has been through it with her ex-husband, Kody Brown, and now she is finally getting to live the life that she wants to. That entails freedom and excessive emotions. The last few episodes of Sister Wives have been very interesting for Meri Brown. She had to tell Kody and Robin Brown's small children she was leaving Flagstaff for Utah. Then Kody was there to help her pack up the moving truck, and they seemed to get along the best they had in years. He even joked that she was his favorite ex-wife. The two had an intimate moment on the moving truck thanks to Meri's brother-in-law and Kody's best friend, Nathan. They could not contain their laughter until Kody claimed it was rude and offensive toward his last remaining wife, Robin. She then pulled up to say goodbye to Meri and ruined all of the fun and positivity. After Robin exited, Meri, Kody, and Nathan made it to Utah, where Kody got extremely emotional. He knew then that all of his dreams had fallen apart, and there was nothing he could do. Now, in the Sunday, November 31st episode of Sister Wives, Meri is further branching out, according to People. She is heading to London on her own, and it is a mixed bag of emotions. Meri Brown explained how this was a whole new world for her. "I have never been to London before. This is, seriously, just kind of a defining moment. I mean, the world is my oyster." She then went on to detail all the exciting places and haunts she headed to while across the pond. When she got to Stonehenge, it brought out the waterworks. "I literally cannot believe I'm here. Gosh, it's just something that I've wanted to do for probably the majority of my life. So actually being here right now, it's kind of blowing my mind." Meri has been active in recent years and has not let anyone hold her back from following her dreams. She bought the B&B and has traveled with her MLM friends. Yet this is the icing on the cake. Meri Brown could not hide her emotions as she continued to look around and experience all she had dreamed of. It also appeared to be a release from all she had been holding in. However, she noted that this was a freeing trip as it was her final separation from Kody Brown and a life she had lived for 3 decades. "It was really interesting because after we made the decision to split, I feel free. Not in a way that I felt like I was being forced to stay, and I didn't feel stuck necessarily, but it's interesting how free I feel." This will be really fun to see Meri on a new and different adventure. She is embracing all that life has to offer, and no one is stopping her. Sister Wives Meri Brown gets emotional on first solo trip abroad after Kody split. Truly in awe. Meri Brown choked back tears while taking a bucket list trip to England, in a preview for the upcoming episode of Sister Wives. In the clip, obtained by People, the reality star documented her trip with selfie videos. "I am in London," Meri, 53, excitedly said in one video from the TLC show's upcoming December 1 episode. "I'm standing in front of the Buckingham Palace. Oh my gosh, I have never been to London before. This is seriously kind of a defining moment. The world is my oyster." While visiting Stonehenge, Meri started crying. "I literally cannot believe I'm here," she admitted. "Gosh, this is something that I have wanted to do for probably the majority of my life, so actually being here right now is kind of blowing my mind." She later added, "I am truly in awe of this place. I don't even know these emotions." In a confessional, she said taking the solo trip was empowering, and explained why seeing Stonehenge in person was so emotional for her. "Stonehenge has fascinated me for years and years and years," she shared. "I remember one night staying up really late watching this documentary about Stonehenge, and it made me even that much more fascinated." Season 19 of Sister Wives has been documenting the aftermath of Meri and Kody Brown's January 2023 split. "It was really interesting because after we made the decision to split, I feel free," she said in the preview. "Not in a way that I felt like I was being forced to stay. I didn't feel stuck necessarily, but it's interesting how free I feel." Following the breakup, Meri moved to Utah. Despite her estrangement from Kody, he helped her pack her things and drove a truck across state lines to help her relocate. "We had something special," he admitted during the Sunday, November 24, episode. "And it feels like it just all went to shit sort of. And there's just one thing and another thing and another thing. It's okay. I don't feel like I'm not bitter anymore. I'm not angry. I'm glad you and I got that figured out. I'm glad we're able to be friends. I'm glad you're my favorite ex-wife." Before Meri ended her spiritual marriage to Kody, Christine Brown and Janelle Brown also left the polygamous family. Now, the patriarch is only in a relationship with his one legal wife, Robin Brown, and the two have dealt with their own share of issues. "Kody's been a very angry, upset, very lost person the last few years, and I have to recognize it for what it is," Robin said in a clip from the November 3 episode of Sister Wives. "It's just him in a painful place, and him in a place of fear that I will leave him too." In an earlier episode, she also admitted, "Kody and I are probably doing the worst we've ever done in our marriage. It's been tough. It's been tough between us." Sister Wives Meri Brown gets emotional on first solo trip abroad after Kody split. Truly in awe. Meri Brown choked back tears while taking a bucket list trip to England, in a preview for the upcoming episode of Sister Wives. In the clip, obtained by People, the reality star documented her trip with selfie videos. "I am in London," Meri, 53, excitedly said in one video from the TLC show's upcoming December 1 episode. "I'm standing in front of the Buckingham Palace. Oh my gosh, I have never been to London before. This is seriously kind of a defining moment. The world is my oyster." While visiting Stonehenge, Meri started crying. "I literally cannot believe I'm here," she admitted. "Gosh, this is something that I have wanted to do for probably the majority of my life, so actually being here right now is kind of blowing my mind." She later added, "I am truly in awe of this place. I don't even know these emotions." In a confessional, she said taking the solo trip was empowering, and explained why seeing Stonehenge in person was so emotional for her. "Stonehenge has fascinated me for years and years and years," she shared. "I remember one night staying up really late watching this documentary about Stonehenge, and it made me even that much more fascinated." Season 19 of Sister Wives has been documenting the aftermath of Meri and Kody Brown's January 2023 split. "It was really interesting because after we made the decision to split, I feel free," she said in the preview. "Not in a way that I felt like I was being forced to stay. I didn't feel stuck necessarily, but it's interesting how free I feel." Following the breakup, Meri moved to Utah. Despite her estrangement from Kody, he helped her pack her things and drove a truck across state lines to help her relocate. "We had something special," he admitted during the Sunday, November 24 episode. "And it feels like it just all went to stit sort of. And there's just one thing and another thing and another thing. It's okay. I don't feel like I'm not bitter anymore. I'm not angry. I'm glad you and I got that figured out. I'm glad we're able to be friends. I'm glad you're my favorite ex-wife." Before Meri ended her spiritual marriage to Kody, Christine Brown and Janelle Brown also left the polygamous family. Now, the patriarch is only in a relationship with his one legal wife, Robin Brown, and the two have dealt with their own share of issues. Kody's been a very angry, upset, very lost person the last few years, and I have to recognize it for what it is, Robin said in a clip from the November 3 episode of Sister Wives. "It's just him in a painful place, and him in a place of fear that I will leave him too." In an earlier episode, she also admitted, "Kody and I are probably doing the worst we've ever done in our marriage. It's been tough. It's been tough between us." Meri Brown cannot believe I'm here after first solo trip post-divorce. Meri Brown is embracing a new phase in her life, taking her first solo trip after her divorce from Kody Brown. The Sister Wives star, reflecting on her journey, expressed disbelief at how far she has come. This trip follows Kody's surprising declaration that Meri is his favorite ex-wife, a title that shocked even her. Meri Brown's decision to leave the plural marriage came after Christine and Janelle Brown did the same, leaving only Robin Brown as Kody's legal spouse. Meri is taking her freedom and running with it, embarking on her first solo adventure following her divorce from Kody. Her journey took her to London, where she joyfully snapped selfies at iconic landmarks like Big Ben, King's Cross Station, and Buckingham Palace. But it was her visit to Stonehenge that left her deeply moved. In a heartfelt video, the reality TV star struggled to hold back tears as she gazed at the prehistoric monument, saying, "I literally cannot believe I'm here." According to People, the mother of one expressed how fulfilling it felt to finally experience something she had dreamed of for much of her life. "Actually being here right now, it's kind of blowing my mind," she admitted, visibly overwhelmed by the moment. She stated further, "I am truly in awe of this place. What the heck, I don't even know these emotions." After 33 years of marriage to Kody, Meri definitely embraced the freedom of solo travel. Her first stop, London, where she explored iconic landmarks and shared her excitement with viewers. "I feel free," Meri confessed, reflecting on how empowering her split with the family's patriarch has been. She noted that while she never felt forced to stay in her marriage, the post-divorce freedom has been a revelation. Meri's adventure reached an emotional peak when she visited Stonehenge, a site she had long dreamed of experiencing. In People's exclusive preview clip from TLC's Sister Wives, Meri became visibly emotional as she gazed at the ancient stones, wiping away tears. "This is seriously just kind of a defining moment. I mean, the world is my oyster," she said, clearly in awe. The 53-year-old explained her fascination with Stonehenge, recalling how a documentary she watched years ago sparked her curiosity. Meri's journey is filled with new beginnings, but not without some emotional farewells. The star's trip to London came after an unexpected emotional moment with her ex-husband. In a preview of the show's November 24 episode, Kody was seen tearing up as Meri prepared to move into her new home in Utah. The blast reported that his vulnerability caught Meri off guard, as it was a rare sight during their marriage. "Oh, all right, Meri, it's the end of an era. It was a great run, but I'm not going to let it get me down," Kody admitted, holding her in a long embrace. Despite the emotional farewell, the father of 18 made it clear that he was not dwelling on the past, though his emotions suggested otherwise. Meri, reflecting on their time together, acknowledged that they had something really good. In a touching moment, Kody opened up about the emotional toll of their separation. Reflecting on their time together, he admitted, "We had something special," but expressed how their relationship deteriorated over time. Despite the pain, he revealed he was no longer bitter, noting, "I'm not bitter anymore. I'm not angry." He credited their ability to work through differences, calling Meri his favorite ex-wife, but admitted to feeling a lingering void in his heart due to the multiple separations. "It's just heartbreaking in a way," he shared, adding that his current life feels drastically different from what it was 3 years ago. In the deeply emotional conversation with Meri, Kody noted, "It just seemed like everybody else just went. This isn't important." Meri's timing could not have been more fitting as she moved on her wedding anniversary with Kody. In another preview, she described the move as a sign from the universe, suggesting it was time to let go. "It's almost like it's God, the universe, whatever, is like, you have done your time. Move on," she said. In a lighter moment, Meri previously joked with Kody about her decision to move, asking for help with the heavy lifting as her lease neared its end. When he agreed, Meri humorously called it her severance package, referencing her choice not to seek alimony during their 2014 divorce. "I put 30 years into this. Like, help me move and get out of here. Then we'll just be good to go. We'll call it even, I guess," Meri explained. With her visit to Stonehenge serving as a symbol of her new beginning, Meri Brown is showing that she is ready to embrace life on her own terms.